So by now, I'm sure most of you have heard the sad news regarding Malcolm Jamal Warner, who lost his life at the age of 54 in Costa Rica. This is such an awfully tragic story. I found out this afternoon. I was on my way out for an afternoon walk and I opened YouTube on my phone and I saw someone talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner dying at the age of 54. I couldn't believe it. I thought to myself, no, this couldn't be true because he always seemed like such a positive role model, a positive person. And, a lot of people looked up to him for that reason. He was one of those nice guys who was very likable. When I was presenting as a guy, this was many years ago, someone who I liked, I remember her telling me that I reminded her of him, of Theo Huxtable, of Malcolm Jamal Warner. I took it as a compliment because he was always someone who I looked up to. Always saw him as a positive role model. He wasn't someone who was known for getting in trouble or, getting mixed up with the wrong things or being around the wrong people or in the wrong place at the right time. And The Cosby Show was such a great show because it showed a black family in a positive light and it inspired a lot of us, and it still does to this day. I own it on DVD. Claire Huxtable, wow, she was gorgeous. And, I model myself, I try to um, emulate some of her characteristics. Still working on it, and I am my own person, of course, but yes, Malcolm Jamal Warner, he always seemed like such a positive person who was well rounded, well liked, and who will leave an everlasting legacy. And for those of you who might be young, who don't remember The Cosby Show's impact or know much about Malcolm Jamal Warner, he also starred in Malcolm and Eddie during the 90s. I watched that sometimes too, way back when. But yeah, it's really sad. I found out he was married. Didn't know that he was married and that he had a young daughter. So my condolences go out to his family as well. It's really sad. This life is short and we don't know how much time we have, so we have to make the most of it. I just celebrated my birthday 2 days ago, and I might as well say it, I turned 44. I was born in 1981. And even though life isn't what I'd like for it to be right now, I still have an appreciation for life, and I'm doing my best to have a positive impact and position myself so that I can be of service to other people as well. But it sounds like Malcolm Jamal Warner, he lived that type of life. I remember when he was quite young, I think maybe he was 18 or 19 at the time. I think he directed one of New Edition's videos, Heartbreak, which was a big hit during the summer of '89. And he was in the video, and a lot of stars were in the video, celebrities were in that video, and I believe that was his directorial debut. So, yeah, I heard that he won a Grammy or he was nominated for a Grammy about 10 years ago. I didn't know that either. So, he lived a great life and he's leaving behind a great legacy. But you don't have many actors who seem real, who seem authentic. And he was one of the rare ones who seemed like a real down to earth person who seemed authentic. We need to see more of that in Hollywood and even on social media because even online it's become very fake and it's hard to find authenticity even online these days. So Malcolm Jamal Warner, he'll definitely be greatly missed. And a lot of people are, mourning the news of his death. So, an RIP to Malcolm Jamal Warner. You'll be greatly missed. And my condolences to his family and loved ones. Take care, everyone, and stay safe.